Hello and welcome to a Blaseball statistical history, a look at the Hellmouth Sunbeams development across the discipline era. We meet the Sunbeams in Season 1 with their slogan, Stare into the Sun, a variable lineup with some strong players, but a weak rotation. The Sunbeams open the era badly, sitting at 17th in the league with a record of 40 to 59. In Season 2, they did worse, at 19th overall. However, this did mean in the election they gained the 4th strike as one of the worst 4 teams that season. No changes to the players, but getting an extra strike might help the Beams improve a bit. And improve they did, by winning one more game than last season, and now sitting at joint 18th in the league. The Sunbeams face their first incinerations, as Reese Trombone is replaced by Dudley Mueller and Velasquez Meadows is replaced by Alexander Horn. But Nerd Pacheco is boosted by a yummy peanut reaction. With the Beams' star batter incinerated, they are a weaker team going into Season 4. It's a quiet season, as the team stays at 18th overall, but they do pick up a few more wins. They also win their first blessing, boosting the hitting of 3 of their players. The alternate decree is bad news for the Beams lineup, but they do see a slight improvement in their pitching. Not wanting to get too comfortable, the Sunbeams decide to move down the leaderboard to joint 19th, dropping to 35 wins, their lowest record so far. They also see the incineration of recently boosted Emmett Internet, who is replaced by Sutton Bishop. Then, during the election, the team moves into the Wild Low division. However, they are weaker again as they head into Season 6. A division change sees the Sunbeams be a little better, landing 2nd in Wild Low, with a new highest win record. They see some player swaps, trading Randall Marijuana with Hendrix Richardson from the Jazz Hands and Alexander Horn for Sigmund Castillo of the Lovers. The introduction of Blood Rain sees the Beams with 2 negative drains. However, the election turns in their favour. They steal the best hitter in the division, Han Fox, from the Flowers, sending back Elena Bella Hollywood. Despite that, they and the Flowers then combine forces to get a 5% boost in both hitting and pitching for the whole division. All of the players have been improved, and the lineup is now headed by star hitter Han Fox. Plus, renowned Sunbeams pitcher No Star Lars has improved to be Lone Star Lars. And the Sunbeams make the most of it, winning their division and coming 9th in the league. They do face an unfortunate feedback swap, getting Joe Voorhees from the Spies in exchange for Malik Romaine. Blood Rain continues to be worse luck than it is good. The election sees a defence improvement for some of the rotation, and a goodbye to their worst hitter, Joe Voorhees. But they also gain shame, thanks to the Fridays. The team have lost dead weight from the lineup, but made no other significant improvements. However, it's enough for the Beams, as they come joint 4th in the league and qualify for their first postseason, where they lose in the first round to the Spies. They see 2 positive and 2 negative Blood Rains, but Dudley Mueller gets a yummy peanut. In the election, the team gains a blood type in base. They are a slightly stronger team, and their new modification, Base Instincts, will see them more likely to head past first base when they are walked. The Sunbeams do slightly worse in Season 9, sitting at 3rd in their division and 9th overall, but they still qualify for the postseason. They beat the Firefighters in the wildcard round, but lose to the Crabs in the next. During the season, they have positive Blood Rain, but also an allergic peanut reaction. The election sees them win a divisional boost, and the Flowers then protect Wild Low from shame, but the Crabs inflict 5th base. The election also saw Dudley Mueller become a Siphon, Nagomi Nava a Fire Eater, and Sandoval Crossing a friend of Crows. Tired of being good, the Sunbeams plummet back to the bottom of the league, setting a new personal worst record with just 33 wins. However, they then enter the postseason as a wild card, where they beat the Tacos before getting knocked out by the Crabs again. Dudley gets to work with Siphon, but the real boost for the team is entry into Party Time, where they get 9 parties. It gets busy in the election. The team cure all the peanut allergies and also gain Walk in the Park for their division. The Shoe Thieves grant them 4th strike, and then the Tacos win a hitting boost for Wild Low. All of these events have seen a serious increase in star power for the Sunbeams lineup, but no such improvement for the rotation, who have been a similar level of skill since Season 6. But Season 11 is the one, as the Sunbeams come first in the league and then defeat the Spies, the Tigers and the Garages on their way to win their first championship. On their journey, they make good use of the new weathers, activating Black Hole in their favour twice as often as losing to it, and of course, Sun 2 smiles on the beams 3 times as often as it smiles on their opponents. In the election, they gained the Hanged Man as their arcana. The Sunbeams got off fairly lightly on big player changes, seeing just 3 incinerations, 3 feedbacks and no reverb. They also faced no shellings and neither lost nor gained players from the pods. In fact, Peanuts went in their favour, with 2 yummy reactions to 1 allergic. They got 9 Party Time boosts and in the end had 12 positive blood rains to 9 negative. They played in 3 postseasons and once as a wild card, and they won 1 championship. Elections saw them win 10 blessings, benefit from 4, and be affected by a further 2. As the reigning champions, the Sunbeams are in a strong position, entering into the next era. Thank you for joining me for another Blaxplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.